Hi there, it's Shell, and we are going to finish up this book today, even if I go over time. So, this is the one that I had already kind of inked earlier, and I really want to tone down some of this red. So, it's just going to be a journaling spot, and I just thought it would be kind of fun just to use some coffee dyed paper. I'm going to try to cut this straight. See how good I can do there. And I'm going to grab my corner rounder as soon as I remember where I put it. Probably right in front of me. So the next best thing is I'm just going to kind of line them up and then just kind of follow along with that one. Not sure where I put it when I cleaned up. And this one, just a touch. And then that will just be an extra little journaling spot on some coffee dyed paper. So, I think all I need is just a few journaling spots, and I need to finish up the cover and the inside with a little bit of trim, and then we're about done. So just thought I would get this working on today, and I think that really tones it down, so I like that. So let's try this again. I'm just going to grab my cutter. I don't trust myself too much with straight cuts, so I'm going to do it right about here. Let's see how that works. That works pretty well. Yeah, I really don't see my corner chomper anywhere. Takes a little more time, but that's not horrible. I think that looks really nice. Figure out what side I want up. And I just thought, well, since I already have this one cut, then I don't have to do, a whole lot more. And then this one, I'm going to have to cut down a couple of different ways. So, cut that one here. I didn't do that very well. Okay, so here and about right here. That'll work. Aw, I hear birds outside. So it took us a while for the birds to find our little bird feeder. And they did, and now it sounds like they're having a fight or something out there. I'll need to open that later and see what they're doing. Might need to go kind of fill it up, because we have quite a bit of snow on the ground. Uh-oh, look what I did. Oh well, I'm just going to leave it. So I curved my side that should have been straight, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so do this. There we go, and that will be one of our little tuck spots, kind of like a little tag. So I need, you know, some fairly long ones. So I pulled some of the paper that I've been using, and this one, it is light enough where I could journal on it, or somebody could journal. So I'm going to cut this down to about 6 inches and just see where we're at. I think I'm just going to cut it into a tag shape. I don't want to do tons of work on this, so on these journaling cards, I just want to kind of get them done and, you know, kind of go from there. But I know I need quite, you know, like 4 or 5 kind of larger sizes. So I can kind of finish up this book. So I hope you guys are doing good today. I have not been feeling very well, so I ended up staying home again. While hubby, he only had like 2 jobs to do, so they won't take him very long, so we headed off to work. I'm just going to go ahead and just do this just because it doesn't hurt to have another tag, even if I don't use it now. I can always use it in a future project. I really should find my corner topper. I think that would make it much easier to finish up these little tags. Okay, so I got those. This one, let's see what else I can do. I have my, like, all my scraps, and I'm just going to look through it and see what I can make for little journaling tags, and, you know, just something really quick that would kind of go with this book. Let me look in here, maybe my corner topper here. I don't see it. There it is, right in front of me. So what I kind of wanted to do is just kind of round some of these corners. And I have tons of leftover papers, and just make simple journaling cards out of them. So you can pull them out and journal on the back or the front, depending on how dark your pen is. I really think I need to find my ink refill. Yeah, so I've been staying home. I'm watching some Hallmark movies. I'm still waiting on my watercolor stuff to get here. It still shows it's in the air, wherever that is. So, waiting on that, and, you know, just trying to shake this cold or whatever it is that I have. See, this is cute, and just make a simple little card. And then we'll see what fits and what doesn't in our book. And I still have tendonitis kind of in this arm, like right here. It's got a big knot, so trying to kind of rest that. So I thought I'd get this video out of the way, and then I will rest up a little bit. I tell you, you know, I just fall apart. I'm getting old. I feel old anyways. I know some of you are older than me, but you know how it is. You just kind of start getting old and fading away. And this one's cute. It's kind of textured, But I think that would be a cute one for in this little book. So I'll probably, maybe later this afternoon, just kind of mess around with all of my little scraps and make a batch of journaling cards. I think that's a really good idea, because I do like to have something in every pocket, but you know, you don't have to spend a lot of time decorating and putting a bunch of bulk and stuff on them. So I'll just kind of do a few up and see what we can come up with. Oh, this one's cute. So I'm going to cut this one down. My little Bubba, can you see him? This one was folded in half, so I'm just going to kind of cut it down. Bubba. And the good thing is you don't have to do them like in any certain width or height or anything. You can just kind of do whatever you want to do as far as cuteness. So I do have my next project somewhat planned. I pulled a bunch of things, so if we have time on this video, we will go through that, and because I need your guys' help to choose my next project. But until that's decided, I will probably make some ephemera on camera, and then kind of get my ephemera stash kind of built up, so I don't have to always stop and make a bunch like right now, you know. So let's just kind of do, sometimes I think, oh, I'll just try it, and it never works out. So like cutting the edges off my tags. So it's best just to kind of have some kind of template, or you know, cut off one corner, flip it, and cut off the other one. Definitely one of my goals is to find my distress ink. I've been kind of looking for it, but man, it's hard, and you know, it could just be right in plain sight. Okay, so do that. Let's fold this one in half and see what we come up with. So I know it's kind of boring, but you know, it's just an idea that I had, was just to kind of do some journaling cards that don't have a lot of dimension on it, because I am running out of room. So we'll do a couple more, and then we'll see what else we need, if we need anything else in our little book. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. So yesterday I did make quite a few of the little stamp books, and that was really a lot of fun. So I do have that for ephemera. I have some more of those hidden journaling spots for ephemera and things like that. So, but I'll have to pull out my box my little sad little box of ephemera so you guys can see what it looks like before and after. I have pulled out a bunch of book pages and stuff that I had started on to start making some stuff. So let's pull our book over and just see what we can do. See if Bubba's going to stay in the way. Looks like he's going to make himself comfortable there. So let's see what I have in here. Like this one, I thought, you know, it could kind of tuck in like here, just to add a little bit of color. You can't see that. There you go. And, you know, just have some little odds and ends to tuck in, just wherever I feel like it needs something. I think I said we were finished with the first signature, but I can't really remember. So this one, let's add, no, let's add this one. Add a little bit of color there. So that's kind of fun. Let's put, I don't know if this green one will fit here. There we go. That's kind of cute. So see, sometimes you kind of want to layer them up just to add a little bit more. And it doesn't hurt to have some extra journaling spots. So, okay, the first one's done. The second one, I don't know if I have anything that would fit in here. I do. There we go. I feel like now I'm kind of fixing it, or kind of getting it together. And finishing it. I'm so excited. This little guy is kind of falling out. I feel like this needs some kind of color. Let's see if this one will work. Just to add a little bit of color there. This one, I don't know. I'm going this one here. And now I'm out. So, let's work on some more. It's getting really chunky. But that's not going to add tons of bulk. So that's kind of why I wanted to do that. This one, now my little Bubba is sitting on my paper cutter, so I'm just going to try to cut this in somewhat of a square. And that's not straight, I can tell. And just make it into another journaling spot. I'm just going to do a few more in the color kind of my journal. And just see how it comes together. I think my corner chomper is getting full. I have stuff falling all over the place. So I'm just going to do 5 or 6 more, and then we'll see where we're at. And then when we get all of our little pockets, you know, filled up, I will do the, thanks Michelle, think. I will put the trim on the outside cover and on the inside cover. So let me just see what I have over here. This is cute, and he's still laying there, so I'm just going to try to kind of cut it straight. And this, there's little tiny lines, so that's kind of cute. Let's fold this one, and there is a lot of yellow in this book, so that's why I thought I'd pull from the yellow also. kind of use up your scraps. You guys are like me, I have tons of scraps and tons of paper. I seriously could probably go a year, maybe 2, without purchasing any paper. That's how overboard I am. So, what do you guys have planned for the weekend? Anything fun? There's a new movie, I think it came out yesterday, and it's like, it's almost like the Homeward Bound movies, if you guys remember those, about the dog who finds his way home. So this dog gets lost and it finds its way home. And I kind of want to go see it, but I don't want to go by myself, and my husband said that he really didn't want to see it because he's soft-hearted that way. So I might have to corral a kid or something to go with me. I'm sure they would love it, you know, if I felt up to it. If I could get rid of this cold or whatever it is that I have. But I do want to see that. I don't know that I'll go this weekend. Sorry, I'm trying to find some more scraps that I think might work. That one looked it's kind of like a green-gray looking. I'm not quite sure what color it is, but I kind of like it. Do this one and maybe like 2 more, and then we'll see where we're at. But yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm just thinking it kind of reminded me of like a Homeward Bound, and it's kind of like it got a little beagle dog in it that is lost. Oops. Yeah, I did both sides. I tell you, I haven't taken any cold medicine today. But usually I do, and it always makes me feel, you know, kind of loopy. So I don't know what my problem is today. Guess I'm just kind of loopy as normal. Okay, there's a line kind of right here, so I'm thinking that it's not quite straight. So I'm just going to kind of, there we go. See how that goes. I'm going to turn this into a little tag, and I have used this paper in the book. So what you do is you just cut one corner off, take it and flip it upside down after you match it up, and that will give you a perfect little tag. Very simple, but I love this paper. I can't remember, I think my friend Miko gave me this set, and I don't have much of it left. I think all I have left is some little odds and ends of it. But I was wondering, you know, I've seen people talking about movies again. I've seen people who have watched the Bird Box. Have you guys watched the Bird Box? And if you did, what did you think of it? We don't have Netflix. You know, I would consider getting it for a little while if it was one that I thought was worth getting, worth watching. But I was kind of interested in what people thought of it. I've heard good reviews. I've heard bad reviews. So if you guys have read it, or watched it, I would love to see what you guys thought. Okay, we know the first signature is done. So let's go to the second signature, just see, you know, what we have, if I have anything little that might fit in here that would be kind of cute. Like that. I feel like I need something here. Here's a blue piece. So let's just kind of, ooh. Oh, Cat has left, and going to kind of make this into a little tag. Kind of wanted a little bit of blue there. I don't know why. Probably for the stamp set. But back to Bird Box. I was just curious what, you know, people are thinking about it. I don't really know what it's about, other than, you know, people are wearing blindfolds. So I'm just going to put that in there. Just kind of highlight our little stamp booklet. See, I have that one there. And let's go through here. Or do you guys have any other, you know, good movies that you like to watch? Ooh, I think I want this one here, if it fits. And it does. Cool. So that's cute. You know, whether it's on Netflix or what, you know, it's just kind of nice to have something different to watch. Usually I watch the Hallmark Channel on the Hallmark app. Oh, we got 2 done. So let's see what we have. Did you see that? This is his... He brought his toy up for me to throw it for him. Let go, Bubba. Let go, Mommy. Throw it. Let go, let go, let go. Okay. He doesn't want me to play. He just wants to bite it. Now he does. But here's his toy. I think he wants to play tug of war. All of our cats, pretty much all of them, fetch. And whenever he wants to play, he will, well, like that together, he will bring up his toy and we will play fetch. So I need 1 for this pocket. Let's see what else I need. I need 2. And Bubba, did you bring it up? So I only need like 2 more, and that's for these guys. So go get your toy, Bubba. Go get your toy. So let me look back in my container here and just see what I have. Bubba, go get your toy, sweetie. You don't want to go get your toy? This is so cute. Look at that. But it's on black. That's okay. We can fix that. Bubba, go get your toy, honey. He left his toy on the other side of the table. But this is a normal day for us. A few times he will just bring up, you know, toys or whatever he wants to. I thought I still had some coffee dyed paper. My cats just tore that off. So I'm just going to kind of back it with this little lined paper and just see what I can do here. I tell you, my brain hurts. Okay, so I'm going to trim these so they're both the same size. I suppose I could have glued it on and then trimmed it, but it's more fun to do things the hard way. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll have like a little journaling spot right here. And since I have yellow and no red, I don't mind covering up the back. So yeah, he ran off. I don't know where he went. Sometimes he'll sit there and play with you for like an hour. Just bringing up his little toy and chasing it. I guess Sophia doesn't really chase or doesn't play fetch, but pretty much all the other cats do. So when I met Clint, his dad had taught his cat to fetch, and we've had some cats that have taught themselves to fetch, which is really cute. like Bubby. I don't know if you guys have seen him, but he's kind of like our little tan guy. He taught himself to fetch by watching his sister fetch. So, you know, it's kind of funny. But one day he just brought up a toy and he started fetching. Our Sammy, he's our old guy, he started with funnels. You know, they're little tiny little plastic funnels. And he found one. I don't know where it was. I don't know where it came from. But somehow he found one, and man, he loved that thing. And then all the other cats, when they hear it, now they will kind of, oops, that's what I get for talking. They will all, well, a bunch of them, like 3 of them, will jump down and go find out who's playing with the funnel. But I meant to buy a whole new set because I think I haven't seen a funnel in a while, so they may have got misplaced or something. Okay, so I have that one. I need one more. And then I think we're done as far as decorating our journal. This one's a little bit bent up, but I think I'm going to make it work. And I kind of want it to be large, so I think I'm just going to cut it down. And I'm just going to use yellow because that's yellow. We'll try this and just see how it comes together. But yeah, so all of our guys love to fetch, and it's really fun. And Sammy, you know, the little ones kind of end up taking the toys from the older ones, because, you know, they're more active and stuff, and so we kind of try to let Sammy play, because he's not as active, so he's a little bit chunkier, but they're not too bad. But sometimes they'll have like the toy in their mouth and they'll hold it and meow at the same time, like they're carrying a little baby. Him and Lily May do that. So we always say, good boy, Sammy, or good boy, or good girl, Lily May. Yeah, they're really silly guys. Okay. Let's see if we can get that on here. In here. Like I said, it's getting really chunky there. Uh-oh. Ooh, that is perfect. Let's see if this one's the right size. That might be a little tall. It is a little tall. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to trim it just a touch so that it will fit in there the way I want it to. But yeah, there's never a dull moment in our house. That is for sure, not with 7 cats. Okay, I think we got it. As far as all of our journaling spots, everything has something in the journaling spots. Some of them have, you know, a couple of them. So I think we are done with that, and it still closes pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and put something right here. Okay, I'm going to clear off my space a little bit. Get so excited about being almost done. You guys get like that where you're just, you know, kind of count down. So what I was thinking, I kind of went through my stash today and I saw this, and I think that would be really pretty. Just, it's really thin, and I thought it would be pretty just to kind of leave a touch of that blue showing. And I think I could just wrap it around to the back. So let's do that, and that will kind of give us a more of a finished look, but not cover up anything, you know, too much. I'm going to cut one for the front, I'm going to go ahead and cut one for the back too, because I know I want to do the back also. And hopefully I measured somewhat correctly. Okay, so let's do that. And what I'll do is I'll probably start, or well, I will just kind of start here. And just kind of wrap it around. I'm just using my art glitter glue for this. I want to make sure that when I wrap it around on the front that I can still see that blue. There we go, that looks pretty good. So it doesn't take a long time for this to work, and it does dry clear. So for the glue to stick to the lace. I just kind of wanted a more finished look. That looks really nice. I like that. And then we will finish up by gluing this down here. And then we will put a tie on, and then I believe we'll be done, which is kind of exciting. Let that sit for a second. I'll put just a little thicker. I think it's getting kind of clogged up. Okay, I'm gonna just trim this little bit right here. Oopsie. So that looks, uh-oh. You guys couldn't even see that, could you? Alright. Sorry. I never can tell with the setup I have what you can see or what you can't see, but I'll make sure and do the back and the in frame. So that looks really nice. It's not going to take too long for it to dry, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to get this one and do about the same thing, leaving just a little bit over that blue. Row. My finger stuck to it. And then I'm just going to put some here. See how that works. And just kind of let it set for just a little bit here. Pretty nice. And then we will finish up here. Trim here. Shouldn't take very long for it to dry. That's one reason I really like the art glitter glue, is it dries really, really quickly, And you know, you don't have to like stand over it really and hold it. Of course, it depends on how thick you have it. Make sure it's not sticking to my page. And that looks pretty good. Then we'll go back to the front and just kind of look at it. That feels dry already. And, oops, I quit messing with it, huh? Okay, so I'm going to let that dry for just a second while we get our next part together. And we're almost done. It's so exciting. Okay, so I think I'm going to kind of just fan it out for a minute and let that dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to put an eyelet on the front and the back. And I think I'm going to go with gold. I was going through some stuff and I found these huge eyelets which are perfect for this. And hopefully I can make them work. So, but I found this huge package. So, looks like we got it at a yard sale for $1. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of find a pen or a pencil. Maybe I can see that. I'm not sure. And then I'm just going to kind of go about halfway. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to scooch it down just a little bit and go 4. And these are just squares on my grid mat that are underneath the top mat, but I can kind of see my squares. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to kind of draw a little circle so I can see it. I'm going to put a hole there. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I think I'm going to do it like this just to make sure I have them exactly the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to be right about there. Okay, and I have my huge big bite thing. Nope, that's called Crocodile 2, it looks like. And the big size. There we go. And I'm just going to line that up and just make sure that I'm right on that dot. And just match. It's really nice to go through cardboard. I got this years and years ago at Walmart when they were kind of marking it down. They were redoing like the craft area for like $10 or something. Okay, so that's all I need that for. Mainly because I cannot get these things to press in with that. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. The hole is not big enough, so what I do is I just use my scissors and kind of go around and make it a little bit larger until my eyelet fits in there. And these are pretty big eyelets, so I'm going to have to do this for a little bit here. And just see, I don't want it like, you know, larger. A little bit's not going to hurt, but you don't want it tons larger. Okay, let's see if I can get it just a little bit bigger. Gonna fit. There we go. So we've got it in that side. I'm going to go in this other side here. I hope I didn't put it too close to the edge of the book. Kind of go towards the middle. See what I can do here. Ooh, nice. They line up pretty well, so that's good. And then I'm going to use this tool that we got from a yard sale, and it just presses your eyelets down. Never can remember which goes where, but I'm going to try this side and see if that's right. And I'm not sure that I pressed it down, so I'm going to try the other side. Flip it and put it like this and just try that. Okay, I think that's how it went. So let's try that on this side. And I love this tool that we have. It was in like some sewing stuff that we picked up at a yard sale. So let's see. I can't tell if that was correct or not. I'm going to do both sides again like that. Doesn't feel like it's set. My hand, I don't have any strength in it. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then for the tie, I took some seam binding, and what I did is I just wet it and then kind of let it, I squeezed it out and then just let it air dry. So I'm just going to kind of estimate about where I'd like that to be, and then I will measure them so they're about the same size. Like that. Put away my scrap. Put this in the center. Very simple, but I do like the look of having two layers, so I do like to double it. And that's that side, and then we'll do the same on this side. And we are just about done. How exciting. I always feel so energized when we get our book done. And I'm excited to, you know, start a new one, a new series, a new style. Okay, and then just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and tie it shut. So sometimes it's hard to tie it, especially if it's big journal. And the journal is complete. So let's do a quick flip through just to kind of go through all of it. So we have the lace. We have a 2-inch spine. A bunch of dust on the back. I think it's 2. Can't remember, 2.5. And then this is our completed journal ready for a loving home. So I will post this journal on my Etsy shop at Shell Bears Creations on Etsy, and I will put the link below. So if you're interested in this, you can go over there and pick up this journal. And here is journaling card. But what a fun journal. I really enjoyed, you know, spending this time with you guys, getting to know some of you better. So this one has a journaling spot and, well, 2 journaling spots. This one has 2 little tags for journaling spots there. Ideal magazine, paper. There's something in every pocket. We made sure of that. And tons of journaling spots in this book if you are a journaler. It'd be perfect for pictures and stuff also. because there's not tons of coffee dyed paper. Sorry, excuse me. We have a couple of little hidden journaling spots, which I love to add into my books. A couple of fold overs with paper clips. A couple of fabric clips. Another envelope with a little journaling spot. More music paper. Ideal magazine paper, which I love. Some more journaling spots, an old play card. Some charms in here. More journaling spots. A little doily. Card here. Some stenciling. Some wrapping paper. 3 signatures. That was an ideal page, wrapping paper, an old doily out of old music paper. More journaling spots there. Tons of journaling in here. And so fun. Super fun. Well, some guest checks that you can journal on the back of. Super fun. I forgot a little card here. So, what do I want to do about that? Do I want to put something? Let's see what this is. Ooh, that's really right. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that blank, and I may come back and put something in there just because I kind of spaced it. And then some more journaling space. So there is finally the completed Junk Journal Basic book that we have been working on. Again, if you're interested, head over to my Etsy shop, and it will be listed by the time this video goes up. So much fun. Okay, so I have one more thing I want to share with you guys. So let me go get it. Okay, so I need help on what my next journal will be. So, shall we do a journal out of mini file folders? So that's one choice. A book, so just another, this one's a larger book. I thought this one would be kind of fun to use. A box, just a repurposed box. I really like the size of this, and it's really hard cardboard, so I thought that might be a fun choice. Or shall we do some out of toilet paper rolls? So a junk journal out of toilet paper rolls. I'd probably do 5 or 6 rolls, and it would be a small junk journal. So here are your choices. Let me kind of put them like this so I can remember. So just kind of, you know, let me know what you guys think, what you want to see. I'm up for anything, and I'm going to give a little bit of time for you to leave me a comment below, so you can do either the file folders, the book, the multi-meal, or toilet paper holders. So you could just call this one the box, I guess, because I don't know. So file folders, the book, the box, or toilet paper rolls. So I would love to hear what your take is, what you would like to see next. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking it out while I finished this book. I think it turned out so pretty. And we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Be sure and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And you guys have a wonderful day.